All right, Malibu, you're gonna have to move in a minute. You're taking up all the desk. Taking up all the desk. And Oliver is under my feet. Y'all are both gonna have to go out. I think so. I think you're both gonna have to go out. Oh, hi Kat, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're getting everything ready for Christmas, whatever you have left to do. Laverne, Annette. So yeah, I did some. Denise had given me these new bracelets, so I kind of matched. I kind of matched them. Let's see, Laverne, Annette. Hi Terry, how you doing? Keeks, Keeks. I watched your video when you did your tattoo flash sketchbook flips. That's a mouthful. My favorite one, I like the guy with the pipe, the sailor. He's like a sailor with a pipe. I liked him. Let's see. Dawn. Uh, it's Terry. We gotta do prompts for Terry. I got them right over there. Let's see. Hard House. Christina 331. You're welcome. Yeah, I watched that and I liked it. Let's see. CK, how's your school going? CK, you gonna get a break, or do you even get a break? Are you gonna get a break, CK? Let's see. No, Malibu keeps creeping on. No, you can't have my keyboard, honey. I don't know what it is about the keyboard. They want to touch it. They want to touch, and it's literally right there. Hi, Arlene. How you doing? No, she's not here yet. She was going to come today and do some office work all day tomorrow, and then we are going to stream Wednesday. Now she's coming. I think she's coming tomorrow and stream on Wednesday. That's the plan. But she has so much stuff going on that's hard to, I don't want to make her feel like she has to be pinned down. I don't want to make her feel more stressed. So she hopefully will be here to stream on Wednesday. I'm streaming on Wednesday. I am streaming on Wednesday. Everything considered, I'm planning on streaming on Wednesday. Hi, Janet. I'm planning on streaming on Wednesday, but will Denise be here by then? I don't know. We'll see. The kids are coming Wednesday, probably midstream, after stream. So yeah, no work this week, today, tomorrow, Friday. Nice. So do you have some art planned? Do you have some art planned, Chris? CK? Let's see. Trying to catch everybody. That's Annette. You're gonna have to get off here in a minute, baby, because I'm gonna be slinging paint, which Janet will love because she was kind of upset. Well, she wasn't really upset, but she was. I thought you were gonna swatch all those paints. So I'm gonna swatch them, but I'm gonna gel plate swatch them. So I have little samples of them, and I'm gonna try to do enough to do some giveaways, some gel plate swatches giveaways, and then if I have time, if I don't, then I'll just take it out of the title. Go show my favorite. Well, I'll show however many I can of my favorite sticker books. Not like these kind of sticker books, like this kind. Let me pull one here. Like this kind of sticker book. So we'll see. We'll see if we have time for that. You're gonna have to get down, honey. You got a little thing in your whisker there. Hi, Tina. Good morning. Let's see. Arlene said, got my attitude on earlier. Washi kept breaking oh, I hate that. No, I don't toss it across the room. I toss it in the trash, Arlene. When I get a washi tape that doesn't work, like the edges have been too stuck. I don't know what the whole issue is. Some washi tapes, right in the garbage. It is totally not worth. It is totally not worth the headache, right? But across the room works too, Arlene. Across the room works too. All right, let's see. Thank you, Tina. Let's see. When is it going to be crazy busy for you? Well, you got all your family coming that then too, don't you, Janet? I mean, you have to get ready for it. I don't have to do too much. Hubster ordered all the he ordered a charcuterie from Publix, and I'm going to make a potato salad because the kids love my potato salad. Okay, baby, let's go ahead and get down. Um, the kids love my potato salad. It is one of the things I do cook well. So we're just going to have that and snacks. We're going to have a ham on Christmas Day, but the kids probably won't be here. They have to go. They'll probably go somewhere with their dad, and so I don't know that they'll be here on Thursday, Christmas Day. But Hopster and I, we're good. We're good. We get to see them, and we'll have all day Wednesday, and they're going to spend the night. Everybody will spend the night Wednesday. So let's see. I don't know if I need this much space. I mean, I'm not really doing anything close up. Um, I'm not doing anything close up. I do have a couple things to show. I do have our um, prompts. So let me get a thing for that. Let me show you a couple of pictures. Logan had his tournament in LA. Well, I don't know if it's not LA proper. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but in that area. And out of 60 schools, his team came in third. So I thought that was amazing. So I did have a picture or two of that. Let's see here. Let me go find where is it here. Is it? Yeah. Oh, that's just a wrestling match. I was gonna try to find. They're on. It's also on Instagram, but let's see if I can find a couple pictures here. Maybe this one. This one here. I like this one. Let me snap it because. Here's Annie, Dan, and the coaches. So there's all the coaches. There's. Let me turn off the overhead light. Hang on. Getting their awards and everything. So there's Annie, Dan, and coaches and other parents, I think, in there. And then let's see. Here's Logan's team here. Some of them. I don't know if this is all of them, but yeah. So anyway, they came in third out of 60 schools. I thought that was amazing. All right, so then I had one other thing I wanted to show y'all. It was so cute. Let me see if I can find it. Lady Jan always sends me a Christmas card. Let's see if I have it here. Let's try to find it here. Come on, come on. It wants to load in here. Let's see if we can turn it here. Come on, come on. Come on. There we go. And it has music. I'll play it for a little second. I think that's copyright free, but I'll turn it off. So anyway, it's so pretty. See the little bunny down there? I know it's not that clear. It's so cute, Lady Jan. Thank you so much. Isn't that pretty? And like I said, it does have the music, but anyway, thought I'd share that with you because she always sends a beautiful card. And they're from Jackie Lawson cards. JACQUIE Lawson.com. And that's who she gets her e-cards from. And they're just so pretty, so nice. If you want to send any e-cards, that's the one to use. Let's see. I have a friend who's okay, yeah. Aren't they pretty? They're just so nice, right, Arlene? So anyway, I got on my painty shirt because I'm going to be flinging paint. So, like I said, this is one of the bracelets Denise got me. This one right here. So I put on some silver, orange, and turquoise fingernail polish. All right, let's go ahead and do our prompts, and then I'll read you the next day 22 and 3 out of the December daily. And if Denise comes on Wednesday, I think Wednesday I'm going to try to work in my December daily and try to wrap some of the pages up on Wednesday. So that's kind of, then Denise can work on her scabby plans because, she loves her some scabby. All right. So, but I can't promise you she's going to be here. All right. So here we go. Here's our 5 prompts for the week. Hi, Judy O. Let's see who else. Did I say hi to Ann Makes? Deb E. Hi, Debbie. Laverne. Let's see. Ellen. I'm scrolling. Stephanie. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I know, right, Tina? Mhm. So, and thanks, guys. Judy, I'm in the last book. I'm in book 7. I think Judy left a comment on Tracy Hall's Instagram and won the next book. I think Debbie got a free copy. So good on you, Debbie. Okay, here we go. Oops, one flung away. Jewelry, archaeologist, which I spelled wrong and had to fix. Space, bell, and mustard. It could be the color. It doesn't have to be like mustard and ketchup. It could be the color. Oh, you're welcome, Ann Makes. Okay, so we have, all right, let's put the date down. Today's the 22nd. And I have worked in my, I don't want to call my glue book, but it's kind of like my inspo book. I'll show you that too. Let's see, for next year. I've worked in it a couple years, but I revamp it all the time. You know how I rearrange. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to zoom in. We're a little far out. Let's auto. I might have to focus again. Okay. And I work in it and then I revamp it and I've revamped it again for this year. So I'll kind of flip through that. Okay. So jewelry, archaeologist, space, bell, and mustard. So those are the prompts for this week for at least for Terry Brett. And I don't know if she's going to be too busy to do them this week, but there they are. And yeah, that one might take a while. Well, there's no hurry, and anytime, just because I put the date that we pick them doesn't mean that that's the date you have to do them. You can do these anytime you want, and just put the list in. If you do them, put the list in your picture so we know what you used. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so let's see. I did this and this. There's my title. All right, so let's go ahead real quick. This is our last page, Z, out of the L is for Lollygag book, that Cheshire Cat. We got a new book from Laverne that we're going to use starting in January. So this will be the last one for the until January. Oh, I don't need this. I don't need that. I need a pencil to check them off. Okay, we only got a couple Z things, so let's see what we got for Z. Let's see. Well, Zidine. Let's see. How do you pronounce this? Zydeco. Music from southern Louisiana. It's a jambalaya of French, Caribbean, and blues influences. Oh, did we do Z? Oh, here we go. This is zigzag, cutting cutting across from side to side, like right here. It's showing you a zigzag. If you need to waste a few hours, you could measure the zigzagness of the zippers on all your pants. I don't think I'm ever that bored. Yeah, I know. I know, Terry. But I always like to give them out, at least for, you. Zeitgeist, the general spirit of an era. For example, the zeitgeist of the 1920s, also known as the Roaring Twenties, was fun and frivolity. The zeitgeist of the 1930s was more serious because of the hardships of the Great Depression. So there's a couple of Z's. And we've so enjoyed this book, Cheshire Cat. So thank you so much for sending. We used it all year long, and it was really a lot of fun. So thank you. Oh, let's put this back in here like that. I got your cat's name in there. So there we go. Let's see, what else do we have here? I got my envelopes out for a giveaway after a while, and let me put this back up here. And next starting January, but we probably won't do some more of the books until January, so I want to start fresh in January. All right, real quick, let me show you where we are in my December daily. And I'm thinking I might end up punching these and ring bounding them like the Happy Planner punches. I might. We'll see. I have too many things falling out. We'll see what I want to do with it. But anyway, today, the 22nd, is design a Christmas jumper. And that's what they call sweaters in the UK. And so y'all already started that. So that's this is for today's prompt for my December daily that I'm using out of the Art Journey sketchbook. And here is the Cassie Project. And she's on Instagram and YouTube. And we're going to use this book throughout the year, but we're only going to do one a week, not one a day. So during the year, we're going to do one a week out of here. All right. So then tomorrow, because I won't be here tomorrow, because I don't stream on Tuesday, a bundle of gifts. Fill this page with boxes, presents, and gifts. Let the page be abundant with ribbon and colors. You know what I think I'm going to do? And feel free to do it too. I'm going to use wrapping paper swatches from opening gifts. I'm going to use wrapping paper swatches, just little pieces. Everybody likes to keep some of their, well, not everybody, but a lot of people like to keep, because if I say everybody likes to, somebody will email me or post, oh, I don't like to keep them. Okay. You know how that goes. So anyway, a little piece of your wrapping papers when you open your gifts, and just, glue them in here like little boxes, and you could put a little hand-drawn little bow on each one, something like that, a little Christmas gnome dancing on the zigzag branches of your tree. Judy's all got the ideas. Let's see. And thank you, Kat. There's the journal that I'm going to use throughout the year. Yes, don't email me. We don't usually have that problem much anymore, but it used to be a thing. But after 15 years, I guess people thought, she's going to, if I say something mean to her, she's just going to either delete it if it's really mean, or ignore it, or just say, don't email me. So I don't get too many. I get a few, but sometimes, I think people just don't word things nicely. Sometimes that happens too. I try to read through the, having been in chat rooms for 30 plus years, you kind of learn to read through the meaning of the voice. You can kind of hear their voice, if you know what I mean. So not always, but you get better at it the more years you do it. That would keep piece. Yes, right? Don't you think that'll be cute? So, all right. So that will be that. And again, I think I'll work on some because I haven't done every page. I've started some, and that was my intention, though, is not to have to stress about, oh, I got to finish a page every day. No, I just work on a little bit here and there, and then whatever I go back through and add more, and it'll be less in throughout the year because I'm only going to have one page a week rather than a December daily where you do you got all Christmas to till Christmas to do it. And I will also probably take these two big balls off because they do get in the way. So anyway, that's the my December daily. Okay, let's see. I don't have time to show that. I'll show this real quick. So this is going to be my kind of, I don't know, just my fun. Because y'all know I got all tons of travelers journals and notebooks and collections and Society of Ideal notebooks and my big giant faith journal. I did organize I'm gonna go through it, but I'll show you. I organized my faith journal over the weekend. So here's my faith journal that I organized over the weekend. So I did do that. This one is I still have my same Society of Idea Collector notebook that I had. I started last year, restarted. So plus I put ideas in all kinds of in all kinds of places. But this one, all right, let's turn the brightness down a little. It's a little bright. There we go. That's better. Raul. Kat, if you want to put, or Tina, whoever wants to put a link to Raul's channel in, because Raul's hosting the streamathon. I'm not sure exactly what time it starts versus his time versus our time, but Raul's hosting the streamathon, the New Year's Eve. It'll go from New Year's Eve day all the way through, I think it's like 24 hours. Will you show your finished collage? Oh, yes. Good. Thank you. I have it sitting over here to show you, Stephanie. Thanks for the reminder. I have it sitting over here to show you. It's just over to the side. So let me show you that first. So I did finish the collage from last week. You just saw me lay it out. Well, I did finish it that day and posted it on IG. If you don't follow me on IG, it's Inky Whale or Dee Dee Willingham on IG, either one. And I did post, tilt it just a little because there's a glare and let's see. I did finish it that day. I think it was during Janet's stream I finished it. And I did post it. I did post it on Instagram. And I think I posted on Facebook too. So there you go. So I painted everything in that I had laid out. I don't think I had glued. I tacked things down on stream. But it took me the rest of the day. So it did take me the rest of the day. So that's why, when I start a big collage like this on stream, I can get it all laid out and start and some things tacked down, maybe even glued down. But then to finish it all out and paint it all, that's more hours. It was probably another 4 or 5 hours after the stream. So, but there we go. So you can take a screenshot there if you want. I did sign. There's my name is on there now. So I might make a couple prints of it and send them out to you guys. All right. So let's put my little fairies caught on there. There we go. All right. So there was that. Thank you, Stephanie, for reminding me to show it. All right. Let's see. Oh, my little Santa from Joyce there. Joyce Boring. Got a little Santa there. You're going to find something to do, Oliver. You cannot come up here. Okay. So this is my little bit of everything book. It's just like when I come, no, honey, you can't come up here. You're going to have to find something to do. Let me go give him a treat or something and let him go outside because he's not going to leave me alone. Come on. Let's go. I'll be right back, guys. And if I just close the door, they just claw at the door wanting in. So he likes to go out in the garage. So I'll let him go out in the garage. Okay. Now I just ran down the stairs, up the stairs, and through 3 rooms. Let me catch my breath. Mm-hmm. Right in. All right. So this book, I did start and I've restarted it. And it's from 24, 25, and now I put in 26. So it's kind of just a little bit of some stickers, papers, notes, just pretty things I like because they're in these John Deerean. I love my John Deerean books. So let me just flip to the covers here. So I put some art and just some color. This one is one of them's for books. Books, questions, like when I'm doing note taking and questioning things, words, history, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stick. That those are just things topics I like and like to study and like to note take on. So I redid this book for 2026. I took some things out, I rearranged. Yes, but let me take a bite of my banana here. And so I'll use this just for little things that I want to see. I got a pair of scissors in here, little note in there. I got some little paper clips and this is my initials. See, they're on a sticker paper. So they're just kind of stuck in there. I'll glue that down. And so they're just stuck in there. Anyway, so I have all the different, this was out of, I think, of a Flow magazine. And you've seen some of these before because I've shown some of it before. Let's see, journal article. Thanks, Debbie. I'll just use it throughout the year. And this is the different stones for the year for your birthday. And then I have a few things in here. Flow magazine images, Daphne's diary images, if I like them, because I do like a lot of their images and I don't really have a place to put them. Well, that's why they go in here. Okay, let's see here. Let's adjust this lighting. Now it's too dark. Let's see. There we go. There we go. So I just cut things out and put them in here. This has just got some flowers, some doilies, some just, pink Alice in Wonderland thing. And then just, this was a card from somebody, and I'll put something with that. Here's another little diamond painting. I don't know. I was thinking Arlene might have sent that to me, but I'm not sure. So I've got lots of blank pages in here ready to go. I have a little mini journal in here. These are the old Jane Davenport plastic inserts. Can't get these. Well, I don't know. You can maybe get them on the eBay or something, but she used to have these with her journals and stuff back in the day, and I bought tons of them. So I have them in most of my journals. And then more blank pages there. Here's roosters, chicken conspiracy. So I'll probably write some different conspiracies in here. Janet, I don't know what you're going to do today, but can you show your conspiracy journal again? I always have something for Janet to do. Like she might have some plans of stuff to do, but I say, well, Janet, can you show your Zentangle box? Can you show this? Can you show that? But this just reminded me of Janet's conspiracy journal, and it's amazing. She also has a travel journal. Maybe she'll show that too. And no plans. Okay, well, show your conspiracy journal and your travel journal. She's got some amazing journals on the go, and that's how I like to work. I don't like to feel like I have to go page by page. And you do that, and you like doing that, don't email me. You do whatever works for you. I do not do well with dated things. Even my December daily, I'm skipping around. Anyway, so I have some different, I think this is from Devon. I think this is a flow paper. And then I put these little pockets here. And I keep a clip handy because when you're using a thick journal like this, you almost have to kind of, hold it. let's see, do I have them handy? They're little, you can buy them in packs. Let's see, where are they? And you can get them in different sizes. Is this in here? Maybe. Is this it? I think so. And I think I put all my sizes together. These little plastic pockets. These are fun to put in the front, and this one's bigger than this, obviously, so this goes in my bigger journals. But they're stickers, clear stickers, and you can put them in the front and back of your journals. Just look up clear sticker pockets on Amazon, and they'll be all different sizes. Like here's the smaller size, here's the larger size. I even got a bigger size, and they're just great for making pockets in the front and back of your journals, or even here, like here, I just put a pocket right here. Yeah, you got those somewhere. I know. I don't know why. I think it's because they're so, like they're just in something like this, and it's like you just kind of lose them in your stuff. At least I do. So I have to keep them in there and kind of stack them out so I don't forget I have them, because I really do enjoy having pockets. Yeah, having some clear pockets throughout the book. Plus, I put them in the front and back of most all my journals have these pockets. And here's another little, see, they go, it's like, everything's attached in here. Everything's attached in here with the rubber bands. Or, not rubber bands, but the stretchy cord. The cord like that are in travelers' notebooks. And so you can move them around. That's what I like about, like, I can take this out and move it around. Over there. Oh, that's moved. So anyway, I have just different, like I think this was from, and I do have today's gift opening. We're not getting anywhere today, are we? Today's gift opening is from Annie. So Annie sent us all gifts in one big box, and I told her I'm going to open your gift to me on stream. So for my daughter, Logan's mom. So I'm going to open that on stream here in a minute. So anyway, when she sends me cool little things that she gets at different flea markets, like the Rose Bowl flea market, and just different little neighborhoods and stuff that she goes to. So like this, I think, was from her. And so I just kind of made some little page. Again, there's lots of blank spaces because that way I can use it. Here's some more jelly plating. Might be Devon's. The only jelly plate other than mine that I really have is Devon. So if I don't recognize it as mine, I assume it's Devon's. It may not be, but I'm throwing it off on Devon. So because she's the only one that sends me jelly plate paper. So if I have a jelly plate paper that's not mine, I say, well, that was from Devon. Oh, that's quick. Okay. They're adhesive pockets. Thanks, Kat. See, she's on it like that. Let me get a sip of lemon water. So adhesive pockets. And again, look at the sizes, because there's the small ones that'll fit in a journal like this. This journal is, these pages are, let me get a ruler here. This one, this is the John Deerian books. Now, this and that wasn't on there. Just these dots. Okay, so let's see. So this one is like 6 by 8.5 by 6 is this size journal. So it's not officially a traveler's unless it's, I think, 4 1/4 by 8 1/4 or something like that, which I have lots of those too. This is just going to be my, 2026 throw stuff in it journal. When I find something pretty, something I like. Here's another one of those little, what do you call it? Jane Davenport pockets that go, it's over. There you go. You can see it right there. See, here's the cording. I got a little sticker in there. I don't know, just anything I like that I just want to keep and maybe write notes about, something that meant something to me. And I want to, now this one I did on black paper. That's one of my jelly things there. So this, I love this paper that is a not a scrapbook paper, collage book paper. And so I just liked it. It went to me with this. So I put that in there. Here's the next John Deerean book. Doesn't have this on it or this or this. That is just the wheel there. And oh, here. There's the back of it. And I love these John Deerean books. Of course, I love John Deerean's collections. Okay, so here we go. So here's another little pocket right here. See, little pocket. My family's all texting each other. Let me move my phone. That's distracting me. Here's another one of my jelly plates. And we're going to do some of this in a minute. I got my little jelly plate here. Swatching. There's some more. Some reason I think that's Devin's. There's Devin. Oh, Devin, I was just saying, if I go through this book and there's swatches, jelly plate swatches in here that they're not mine, then they're probably Devin's, because nobody else sends me jelly plate papers, I don't think. This right here is from Egypt, from what's her name right now? I can't think of her name. Her screen name. Sent me that when she went to Egypt. Let's see. Then there's some blank pages. Here's another Flow or Daphne's Diary teapot. These are just out of a calligraphy book. Let's see. So just little things. Another little pocket here. This is kind of stuck. There we go. A little jelly plated card. Another Jane Davenport pocket. Well, again, I just refreshed this. I just refreshed the whole book for 2026. So, let's see. Hi, Karen Evans. Who else am I missing? Missy, did I say hi to you? I said Mama 4. All right. So then here's another I used all John Deerean books. I think there's 6 different ones. I think you buy them in a pack of 3, and I don't even know if they're still available. I have bought multiples of these, but it's been years since I bought them. So again, I think that's a Devin right there, and then some blank pages in there. So they're like backgrounds ready to go, right? Here's a little piece of that crocheted trim that I got since Michael started carrying it. Here's a little Flow, and I don't know if it's Flow or Daphne's Diary, because this is probably Daphne's Diary, but I'm not positive. A little scripture. Sorry guys, let me get a bite of my banana again. I'll keep my voice rolling. Let's see, who else am I missing? Craft and I know that's a different name than what you normally have. We all have our old names, and so I'm not. That's Juju. I have to try to remember, because just like when I go to people's streams now, and I have Inky Well, people are used to seeing Dee Dee Willingham as my name. Now it's gone back to Inky Well. So I don't know what you do, and I think you can change it, but. Anyway, hi Tex, Kimberly. All right, so more little sticker, just little things that I like, or that I think are pretty. This is some of the Bauhaus scrapbook papers. Here's one of I love this one from it's either Collage Soup or Pour Toast. And just a little bow here, little pockets, probably something in there. This stamp from Peru. So another pocket here. So I put a lot of pockets in this one. This is another one of the Jane thing. Then books. I got notes for a place for books. Another Hubble telescope photo. Another, I think, Devin. A piece of Devin paper. Devin's probably going, well, I don't know if that one's mine, but I think so. I think this is Devin's. Can you tell I like Devin's gel plates? And then here's some little tags in a little pocket there. And then here's questions. And I like to have a place to put notes when I'm watching any kind of documentaries or history notes, if I'm reading a book on history. And Hubster just, well, I'll tell y'all, he picked it out and wrapped it up, put it under the tree. It's on the stock market crash, and it's about this thick of a book. I'll post it as one of my book post in the next week or two, so you can see the cover. I've already put it under the tree. So. Anyway, so those kind of things, when there's notes and things like I want to remember, I'll put them in here. So, but again, I've cleaned all this out, so it's all ready to go for 2026. Any other things that I had in here, like any kind of notes that I needed for my Society of Idea Collector, I've torn them out and put them in there. I have no problem tearing books apart and deconstructing them and moving things around. Another pocket here, some little pieces, little lemons in there. Another one of these, words, a pack. This is a pack of stickers out of the, is it the Daphne Diary 20? This was from my 2025 one. I buy one every year. I think did I show y'all the 20? Hang on. This is from last year, and this is my leftover stickers, so I just put them in here. I'll show you. Hang on. I know I showed you last year's. So this is the closest thing I have to a diary. I keep track of my lemon water, my vitamins, and not a lot. Birthdays is in one of these. So this was my last year's 2025, which I'm still got, a couple of, few pages left for this. And here is 2026. So you can kind of see when they're new and when they're, and this is the only journal that I really keep right next to me in bed, so that if there's anything, because this is a dated calendar thing. And so it's got the dates, it's got the things to do, things you bought, things you want to do. So it's very simple. And it's got lots of little cards and things that I end up taking these out at the end of the year and moving them into something like this book. You recognize some of it? So then they have stickers, little recipes. It's just like a mini Daphne's Diary. Like here's some stickers. And then in the back, they have I already took them out of the vellum bag. I took these out of the vellum bag. So here's the vellum bag right back there. I took them out of the vellum bag and put them in the little pocket here to use throughout 2026. So this is like where I just track little things like my vitamins and stuff like that. I put in here, and birthdays and a couple things, but I don't write down, oh, today I did this. I've tried that before. I told y'all I had the big 12 by 12 with the big 12 by 12 calendar in there, and I was writing everything down I did for a year. By October, I was pulling my hair out. I could not wait for that year to be over. I packed up that, I wrapped it up and put it away, and I never wanted to see it again. Way, way too much work to do that, for me. Don't email me. For me, it was too much diarist. I'm not a diarist. So anyway, but this is my 2026. This is my 2025. I did get Denise one too. Denise will probably use it for work or something. She loves these books. Even, she's like us. We love all the books. We may not use them constantly or like they aren't necessarily intended. All right. Here. Hang on just a minute. Let me put this in here. Okay, so anyway, this is the pack left over from the last year, and so I just have that in there. All right, so then let's see, some blank pages, more jelly plated. I'm using these as kind of backgrounds to glue other stuff down on them, as like that Alice in Wonderland page that I showed earlier. Or something like this, just a background, and then I put stuff on top of it, so that starts that. I don't know if that's Devin or not. Okay, then let's see. We got here some little quotes, and then here's a little some little cards in this little pocket thing, like that. And then what else do I have in here? Some more jelly plating. Then I got some stickers. And then this is where I keep all my my stamps, my postage stamps, year of the tiger, year of the rabbit, and leftover stamps, year of the rabbit. So I keep them in here, and that way I just have my own collection of them, because I send out the happy mail and then I forget that, well, did you keep one for yourself? Oh, no, I probably didn't. But anyway, so they're all in here. Got a couple photos back here, another little book. There's a picture. This is a picture of my mom. This is a picture of my mom on her wedding day. That's my mom there. So I printed that. I got a couple of family pictures back in there. Oh, I think I got Buddy's mom in here too. Let's see. Here it is. There's this is Hubster's mother right there in the middle. I made some cards and posts and things for the family out of this picture of her. I think one of them's her cousin. I don't remember, but she's in the middle there. She was only 4'9", 5'1". She's very tiny. So anyway, I have a few little pictures in here. Pin loop. And then it's got the thing to hold it down. Got a shell, and I got my clip. And there we go. I'm ready for 2026. Okay, so there's that. All right, slip of lemon water. Looking around, seeing what else. All right, so let me go ahead and start. So what I wanted to do, let's open see if we have so many things. I'll get to the paint swatches in a minute. I don't know if we're going to get to sticker books today or not. So I did get a couple of happy mails here, and I've got tons of Christmas cards from you guys, and I try to pull a few and show them. Here is one from Peggy. Peggy Fitz Maurice. I never can remember her last name. I call her Peggy Fritz. She's on IG. So anyway, and Janet got one of these too, and some of the other y'all. She sends, and I like these just to have a month at a glance. I know you can look on your phone, but it's, so she does these little stamped monthly calendars with little quotes on them, stickers and quotes. Look, there's Janet. Janet and I sent each other some of the funniest memes. But anyway, so she sent me one of those in this little card. Look at how this card works. It's like a little trifold card. So thank you, Peggy, for that. And then I got this. Who did I get this from? This one's from Terry. I have all my Christmas cards are hanging up on my pantry. I tape them up to my pantry, and at the end of the season, I take a photo and print the photo out of all my cards for the year. So Terry, this was on the inside of Terry's card. So she sent me some cool things and a couple of I've been collecting the stamps. To put in my December daily. So let me put these over here. I'm making that bookmark with the postage stamps. So she sent me all these little goodies of candy, and I think she sent these to Denise. I'm pretty sure. Are these for Denise? Are these for Denise, Terry, from you? They're all kinds of little candies and stuff. And there's a couple of cards here. So she made these little candy cards. Yes, for Denise. Okay. So I'll give all this to Denise from Terry. And so she'll love that. She loves, because she loves Happy Mail too. Hubster always teases me. You always get so much Happy Mail, and you got so many Christmas cards. He gets them from his family too, but he goes, the only Christmas card I got was from my dentist. It's not, but he just likes to be funny. I only got a Christmas card for my dentist. So Terry, I'll give that to Denise. And thank you, Peggy, for the calendar. I can keep one of the ATCs. Okay, thank you, Terry. All right, so let's see here. So let me go ahead and open. Now, I will tell you this. Annie did have some of this wrap. She has it's out of this Paper Plant Co. bag, and she had a lot of it wrapped up in this. I took everything out of here and just put it in here. I've not opened her card. I've not unwrapped any of the other stuff. I put it in here so that I was ready to go. But I had to say, this will have to be part of my, let me cut a little piece off here for my December daily. But look at this. It's Yeti with a Christmas hat. Janet, look. You might need a piece of this, Janet, for your conspiracy theory Yeti page. Okay. All right. We'll be looking for it. Now, if y'all know that this year, I don't think it's every year, but this year, because Christmas fell during the week, that we have a federal holiday for Wednesday, Christmas Eve. Christmas is always a federal holiday, and Friday. So we're going to have 3 days of federal holiday. That means no banking, post office. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, there won't be any mail in the States. That does not include Amazon. It's just federal. You like the Yetis? I'll send you a piece of the Yeti, Devin. I'll send you and Janet a piece of the Yeti here. It's some paper that she probably got. I don't know if she got it at Paper Plant Co. or not, but I'll send you and Janet each a piece, because Janet will have to have some for her conspiracy journal. So we'll send that to Devin and Janet here. And then I still have a couple little pieces. All right. But it's just so cute. All right. So let's see here. Let's put that over there. Let me get some names on here. Okay. Flatten that out. There's a piece of tape there. There we go. All right. Okay. Devin and Janet. Okay. And I'll be doing some giveaways as we do the jelly plating, what do you call it, swatching. All right, so this goes over here with my Happy Mail. All right, let me see what I'm missing in chat. Get that in the mail. I know, isn't it adorbs? Let's see. I said, Ann makes. Hi Flo. What does she say? Flo said, thank you for saying that. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize. Oh, for the mail. Yeah. Let's see. Tell Hubster I included him in the Christmas card. I know, Tina. He just likes to tease me because I get so much Happy Mail from you guys, not just Christmas, but throughout the year. He just teases me. He's fine, really. All right, so let's see what she got here. I'm going to dump everything out there. Stickers, paper. Oh, sorry, guys. I hit the camera with the thing. And paper. Okay. So I told her I was going to open this on stream. And I got a little card here. This can go in my December daily. And that's another thing that can go in your December daily if you're doing it, is your gift tags. So I will put that with my December daily. But I think I'll wait though, because I want to show everybody the gift. Denise, Cameron, everybody, I want to show them the gift, and then I'll divvy up all the parts. All right, let's see. Let's zoom in one more. Okay, so here we go. Okay, Tina. So she got some cute little stickers here. And I told, look, this one, that looks like Hubster right there. Told him you had to put this on your computer. These little stickers with cats. Oh my gosh. And this is the card. This is Thank You Coffee. Yeah, that's the name of it. Thank You Coffee. It's Thank You Coffee Shop, I guess. That's where these are from. Here's another one. Thank you, coffee. And then here's a little, this is the Paper Plant Co. card there. So this is the kind of stuff, these business cards like this, that I'll put in that travelers that I just showed you. It's not officially a travelers, but anything that's done with bands, I call travelers. They're not all travelers. I do have some official travelers notebooks, but any of the ones with bands. And so anyway, so there's those. All right. And then Chinatown. So she must have got some of this in Chinatown. And here's a postcard with different things. She knows I love paper. When she goes to the Rose Bowl flea market is open, I think, the second weekend of every month. She's always on the lookout for things for me, for ephemera. She knows I love me some ephemera. Okay, so here is a little 150 sheet to take. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's memo, post-it notes. Let's see how I get in here. I love this little, Japanese stuff is always so packaged so nice. There's no seam. There's no seam on this. For real. No seam. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. I was trying to shut, trying to get it to push out, but it's not going to. Let me just cut it easily, gently here. There we go. So I can keep the little vellum wrap. See, this will go in that. This is the kind of stuff that'll go in that journal, right? But I want to show Cameron and Samantha and everybody before I divvy it out. Hi, Angie. Angie's birthday Saturday. Happy birthday. That's this last weekend, Angie, or next Saturday. Look at these Post-its. They're patterned. And it's hard to see, but they're patterned papers. Very cool. Very cool. Then we have a little, let's see, where's the flap? There it is. Just cut it, Mary. That's what I was telling Mary. Just cut it, Mary. She can't find the little flap. But so she got all these little Japanese stationaries. Again, like this, I can put that in the book. All right, let's see here. So these are little very like rice paper stationery and little envelopes. And of course, everything's in Japanese, So 5 envelopes and little papers, 20 little papers. There's rice paper. So cute. The 27th. So that's next Saturday, Angie. Well, happy birthday. Early. Let's see here. Looks like some manga. Looks like, what you call it, piece. I'm not sure who it is. But anyway, they're little mini Post-it notes. And they've got the little speech bubble. So like when you write a note, you can put it in the little speech bubble. Then this one is a Biki notes. So Yamamoto paper. Let's see here. A little sleeve. It's got the little belly band. And it's just everything Japanese stationery is just amazing. Japanese stationery is just so awesome. So there's that. Then this is a pad of paper, MD paper. Horizontal rule lines, just says MD paper here. And it's just like, oh, look how the lines are just in this section. It's like you got a section all the way around for annotation. So you can write your own notes and annotate yourself. You can annotate yourself. write your whatever you got to write, and then you can annotate yourself with this. I love that. This is very cool. Okay, and then a letter here. A card. Let me see. Baskets. Oh, love the card. Oh, okay. All right, people. We're going to go shopping. Sent me a beautiful card and $150 Michaels. Oh, and a new picture of Logan. Oh, look. There's Logan's newest school picture. No, thanks, Nene. That's her nickname, Nene. Thanks, Nene. There's our new Logan picture. So we'll be going shopping. Let me put this back in here though, so I can show the family when we open our gifts and everything. We do pretty much everything Christmas Eve. So let's put that in here. And then the kids, Cameron and Samantha, will end up probably leaving mid afternoon or early afternoon on Thursday on Christmas Day to go hang out with their dad. So there we go. So that's all this. I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to put it back in the Paper Plant Co. bag until everybody gets to see it. So she sent a big box to everybody, but I'm not opening everybody else's. All right, so let me back out here. So let's see here. Let's back out a little bit so I can do my jelly plating swatching. All right, let's see. Is that straight? All right, I think I might have to take my bracelet off. Is going. Oh, let's see. As long as it's not hanging and dragging in the paint. Let's see. I know, right? He's taller. I think he's as tall as his dad. I think Dan's 6'2" or 3, and he's like right up there now. Logan is. All right, so I just pulled out my small jelly plate because I just want to do swatches. Now this is going to get messy. I got my what do you call it? Baby wipes here. Janet got me this brand new box. And what I thought I would do is swatch. I want to swatch the iridescent paints. That's probably all. I don't know that we'll get to the pastel ones, but the iridescent ones are the ones that I really wanted for the jelly plate. And I got my black tissue kind of cut down. And I also got the white deli papers. And I got the brown tissue, the bakery tissue. So I have all the colors here. So we'll probably try some different ones. So I just want to swatch them. And then I'll set them behind me. As long as the cats don't come in here, I might have to, Oliver's in the garage. Janet loves that, what you have done with that box. Janet loves what I have done with the box. Oh, this? Yeah. I'm sure she does. You're going to have to go pick her up off the floor. She probably passed out, Arlene. But I have to say, look at my keyboard. It's still pristine, but it does have a cover on it. It's funny. I have a cover on it, and now I don't get anything on it. My mouse is pretty clean. It's just got a little speck of something there. But my old mouse, I did keep my old mouse because it still works. But I've got the new keyboard came with the mouse. But I said, well, I'll keep this one just in case. I kept the what you call it there. So, and I drew a little dead chicken on there. Okay. So let's see what we're going to do here. I wanted to swatch the iridescent, the Nick Pro iridescents. I showed them. Let me go. They're very heavy to pick up. Okay, I did show them last week. So here's the iridescent. I've not opened them all and shook them all up yet, just a few of them. But I want to swatch these. There's 20 of them. So if I do 2 or 3 pulls of tissue with each one, that's going to take an hour or so. And then maybe next week we'll do the pastels. And again, I showed a couple of these. Now, these are not iridescent. These are just pastel. And it's hard to see because there's a glare. And I'm so close up to the camera because these boxes are tall. Let me show. So there's all the colors. So we'll wait on the pastel colors till maybe next week. I wanted to do some sticker book flips, but we'll see if we get to that. All right, so now let's go ahead and I'm just going to go in order. Now, they all have not been opened, and I showed y'all how. Let's see, did I open this one? Okay, they're all iridescent, and they're iridescent white, iridescent pink. They're all called iridescent something. So you got to take the lid off, and then they have these little flat things here, and you just screw these off. Okay, you screw these off. Now this is full of paint. Now you don't keep these. You're going to put this back on here, but this is full of paint, so you don't want to waste this. I don't anyway. So I'm going to take my brush here and just pull out that. Now this hasn't been shaken up yet, so it might be a little, we'll see. You know, I didn't shake this up yet. Well, yeah, I did. I did shake it up. All right, so let me get a little mini brayer here. A little brayer. And I really want to do them all on black. But I might do a couple on, what do you call it? Do a couple with the brown or the white, but I'm not going to do white on white tissue here. But I got some of these. These are just some inexpensive pile of faux parchment, faux calligraphy papers. So you can see what they look like. And it's just like, you know, you used to be able to buy these like at Staples and stuff like that. And so I just thought these might be good for brayer offs. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's move this down just a little. There we go. All right, so let's just go ahead, and this is the iridescent. It's way too much. It's just everything that was out of the, it's everything that was out of the, and I don't want to roll this off because I want to do 2 pulls so I can do a giveaway. So this is just black tissue. So I'm just going to do some. There we go. So there's the iridescent white. Okay, let's put a little more right there. So I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do 1 to keep and 1 for giveaway. But this is going to pile up quick behind me. And, you know, you got to lay them out to dry. So I still have all this. So I think with just what's in the cap, I can get 2 pulls. I can get 2 pulls off of just what's in the cap. And then whatever's left, I'll come over here and brayer off. All right, so I don't know if I have how much. I probably need to cut some more black paper. If I'm going to do 20, well, it'll be 40. And if crink bothers you guys, just mute me or turn me down real low because it's going to be a lot of crink. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. Put it in caps if you're talking to me, because it's going to get messy here. All right. So see, look how pretty that is. Devin, I'll have to make sure and give you a couple something. So you can Devin, you can pick a couple colors you like. Devin's always sending me. All right. So there we go. So, and I'm not really, I should say I'm not going to clean it, but I probably should do a quick little swipe because it's going to pile up really quick. I'm not going to completely clean it, but, you know, maybe a little. All right. So that's iridescent white. Next is iridescent yellow. Lemon. Iridescent lemon. Okay. So let's take that off. And these just screw. You grab them and they just screw off, and then you got these caps. Okay. Now let me put this back on. Is that somebody? Okay. Now I'm going to just dig this out of the cap here, or this, you know, pre-capped. All right. So now let's just go ahead. I just want to see all the colors swatched out with my black tissue. If we have time, we'll do some with white paper too. And I don't want to brayer this off because I want to get 2 pulls off of each one. You know, you're welcome. Look at the color. If you can stay, I don't know how long you can stay, Devin, but if you can stay or come back if you have to leave or anything, then just let me know what colors you'd like some colors of. Okay, so, and you may not want any. I mean, you know, you got a gazillion. But look how pretty it looks on the black paper. See, I use this for collaging. These are landscapes for me. Okay, so there's one, lemon yellow. I'm going to have to figure out a little system over here on the floor. Well, the cats aren't coming in. Now that all that's left, so I'm going to put that out. Now I'll brayer off the excess. Again, I might have to cut some more tissue. And it's long, so I didn't want to waste it and just slap it in the middle when I can just do some at the top, some at the bottom, and just get a full strip, you know. It's so pretty. It's just so yummy. You're okay, Devin. And don't forget, guys, Devin streams on Wednesdays. I don't think you're streaming this week, are you, Devin? Do you have family coming for the holidays? So Devin's probably not streaming this Wednesday, but she normally streams Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Let me click on her. There she is. So there's Devin Rex for Art. Hi, Dot. Merry Christmas to you, too. All right, so let's just kind of just get rid of some of the excess there. And so that one is Iridescent Lemon. I'm gonna have to get crack-a-whack in here. I'm going to do 40 pulls. All right, so let's take off the lid. And some of them I've taken off. I've showed y'all last week. But most of them I haven't had a chance to play with yet, you know, getting ready for Christmas and everything. So this is Iridescent Orange. Okay, I'm just going to pull what's in the little cap here. Okay. That goes in the trash. Okay, so let's just smooth this out. Doesn't have to be so smooth or anything because it's going to be crinked. Let's put the lid back on. All right. There's Iridescent Orange. I'm trying to get it so that you can see the true color. It's a little more coral than it looks. It looks a little more yellow in screen, but it's a little bit more coral in person. But it's orange. All right. Now let's brayer off some more here. Tennessee Orange. Come on. Oh my gosh. Right, Arlene? Okay, so let's pick up the rest of this as much as we can. So see, let's fix that little blobby there. And again, I tear these up. I tear them up. You saw some of how I used Devin's and some of my own in the Travelers I showed earlier. Okay, so I can get about 3 wipes with the baby wipe, and now it's time to get another one. Okay. All righty. All right, so that's Iridescent Orange. Next is Iridescent Red, but it's like a magenta color, but it's, did I open this one yet? Nope. Okay. You just grab the little pull tab and twist, and it just comes right out. I'll try to get as many of these done because Janet on last week, she goes, I thought you were going to swatch all those paints. I wanted to see those swatches. Okay. And by the way, Janet, it will have to show as well her swatch book that she's doing from the little flow book I got her. She's turned it into a swatch book. And yeah, she's got lots of books to show y'all today. She can't say she doesn't know what to do. Just saying. Oh, thanks, Kat. Put the black tissue, and there's a couple different sites for it. These are I've cut these down. These are big sheets. Okay, I'll show you when I run out of these here in just a minute. I'll pull a sheet to show you what I gotta cut some more down. I just kind of cut them the width of my small jelly plate here, 5x7. Okay. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. And they do look better. They really do look more vibrant in person. I gotta make a little system over here. I gotta make a system. And also have to watch that Malibu doesn't sneak in here. All right, let me get my chair turned around here. All right, let's do one more here. All right. And it does look more magenta in person. All right. Dee Dee has Janet's entire stream. Oh, there you go. I do, Tina. Well, when she tells me she doesn't know what she's going to do today, oh, I got stuff for her to do. It's like when you have little kids. I'm bored. Not that Janet's bored. I don't think Janet ever gets bored either. I don't either. But when little kids go, I don't know what to do. Oh, I'll find you something to do. Oh my goodness. So this is more magenta than actually red. All right. So now the next one is neon pink. Okay, let's just kind of pick up some of the excess here and clean out the brush a little bit. All right. Twist the top off. This one's very iridescent. This is so iridescent. It's like hurting your eyes in iridescent. This pink. And again, I'm trying to, just keep everything on the brayer. I'm just kind of lightly going there so that we can get 2 pulls out of it. All right, here we go. Am I close enough for y'all? I can zoom in. Maybe I should zoom in. Maybe the color will show up better if I zoom in one. There we go. Maybe that'll be still a little. Let's turn the brightness down just a little. There we go. Shh, shh, shh. Okay. Iridescent Malibu. Right? We don't need that. We already had 1 year of pan pastel Malibu. All right, so there's the pink. Ooh, it's got gold in it. Look, I don't know if y'all can see. There's gold in that iridescent. There's gold in that there iridescent pink. We got gold in there. It's very pretty. You'll have to have one of those, Devin. They're very, very gold in there. All right. All right, so look at this. This is why I picked this paper, because look, the iridescent on top of the parchment look. I think this is going to be kind of fun. I think I get one more color in there, and then we'll pull a new paper. Okay, so let's see here. Clean that. Time to get another baby wipe. I'm trying to keep it a little system and keep it clean on the way. I know. It is really, that gold is really pretty in this pink. I mean, it almost looks like gold with pink tint. I'm trying to get it exactly the color I can show you. Maybe right about there. So pretty. That is really pretty. Right here, the first one, you can see more of the pink. You can see more. There we go. See more of the pink in there. That's a pretty one. I'm going to have to get up and down and go around my room with rows of color. All right. Let's see. So that is called iridescent neon pink. I'm not sure how many of these you can buy individually, but this way, if you can buy any of them individually, you can see what they look like, sort of. All right, now this one is just iridescent pink, not neon pink. Okay. I've only opened like 3 or 4 of them. Haven't got to those yet. All right, let's see if we can tell a difference between this one. Okay. All right. There we go. Trying to remember to put the lid on too. And I'm trying to remember to shake them. Thank you, Flo. The more you leave it crinkled, the more wrinkles you'll see when you get, see how that looks more pink with no gold in it. There's hardly, you don't see the gold in this one. In the neon pink, you see the gold. I'm liking that neon pink. I'm just saying. All right, let's make one more here. Thanks everybody for stopping by. We're going to do some giveaway. I'm going to give away some of these. Okay. I mean, this is a collage dream for me because I love me some iridescent metallics in collage, and I like it this crinkly look when I tear something up. Like, let me see here. I'm going to dry. Let's see here. Like here's one of the green ones that I did last week, and what you can do. See, just rows of, this is already starting to be a landscape. I don't think I have another color where I can show you like two colors in between. Another one. Ah, I do. I have a copper, I think. See? So I love me some black tissue. Here's one that I did with this one is with just the pastel. This is not iridescent. This is just a pastel. I did a few last week. Not too many, and I didn't do all of them. You saw I haven't even opened them all yet. Let's see. All right, so there's that one. Next is, this one is iridescent magenta. It's a little more brighter pink than the red. Let's get back in here. Okay. Okay, I've already opened this one. So let's just pull some out of the cap here. There we go. Okay, I think this is going to be the last pink, and then I'll change this paper. It looks like more silver. I know some of it's kind of hard to tell on camera. All right, so here we go. Next, we'll move it into purples and blues. Okay, so I'm going to keep it kind of crinkly. See, more crink, more texture. See? All right. One more on this one. Let's roll that out. And now I'll move this, and we'll get it, and we'll keep this. This is a good also collage, but that's why I put it on the brown faux parchment paper. All right, so let's move that over here, and we'll get a new one of those. All right, let's see who has the most crinkle hands. Tina. Oh my gosh. Y'all are so fun. Y'all are so fun. I wish Denise would be here this morning, but oh look, that looks good. All right. They're all gonna pretty much look the same, just with different colors. Because I want to just get each color done for Janet. I'm gonna blame it on Janet. Hi, Karen. Hi, View. All right. I know the pinks are gorgeous. All right. So let's go ahead and get a new brayer off. Get a new brayer off here. Got a little bit of, see if I can get some of that out of the edges. Okay. There we go. All righty. Let's clean out the brush. All right. Next is purple. Iridescent violet. Okay. So I got a little system rolling here. Okay. Deb E, are you here? How's your book going? I'm about halfway through book 7. That's our last book before she puts out another one. Oh, and just a couple of y'all recommended the 2 mysteries. One was the Chinese, not bakery, but there was, and then the other one was another mystery was, I forget. Anyway, I did look at Books A Million for both of those, and they only have them in the little paperbacks. I can't, if I don't have to, and I have read them before if that's all I could find, but they're not in the larger paperbacks at the bookstore. I've not looked on Amazon. They may be at Amazon in the larger, but I can't read those books that are this small, like 4 by 6, 5 by this small. I mean, I can, but it's not fun. It's not comfortable to read them. You're almost done with book 6? Okay. I'm about halfway done with book 7, Deb. All right, so there, ooh, look at that purple. And it looks bluer on camera. All right, right over here. See right over here? See that purple right in here? That's the color it is. All. It's just not showing. If you see that purple color on a tilt, that's the whole color, but it's looking blue on camera. Oh, it's pretty. Well, it kind of looks both. It's kind of an iridescent blue and purple. I'm liking it. All right, let's get. So far, I'm really liking this color. This is a good one. Let's get the excess of the brush. That's iridescent violet, and you can see how it's got blue and purple in there. All right, we're going to have to cut some, after this one, I have to cut some more paper. Look at, yes, it's like a color shifting effect. Exactly. Holy Bologna, I'm not sure who you are because, they're not using our usual names. So if you want to tell us who you are, if you're new, then welcome. Otherwise, you'll have to tell us your old name. I like that name, though. All right, there we go. So here, let's pick up a little bit more right there. Look at that. This one's really color shifting, kind of like the neon pink with the golden pink. This one is blue and purple. So pretty. Oh, it's Ruth. Okay. Oh, hi, Ruth. They gave us our old names back. Like, I think it's supposed to protect us or something. All right. So there we go. Let's go ahead and wipe this down. There's a lot of pink over there on the side. Let's try to get some of that off. It's run down the sides there. And I need to cut some more paper. So let me get a fresh baby wipe. Let's move this to the side for a minute. Let me clean out the brush. And the next color that we're going to have is ultramarine blue. And I think I have opened this one. Look at that. Ooh, so excited. Okay, let me see. Tissue papers. Let me pull some. I'll show you how big they are, and then I'm going to cut some. I don't know how many I can grab here. Let's see. I rarely ever use these full sheet. I rarely use them full sheet. So let me move this to the side. So what I did, this is how big they are. Let me tell you the size. Let me get a ruler. Let's see. Here we go. So these are about almost 13 and a half, maybe 13 and a half by 17. Oh, I got lemon water hiccup. 17 by 13 and a half or thereabouts. Okay. And I know it's going to mess up my camera lighting with this black. But what I've been doing is I think I got 3 out of there. So I got a whole bunch here, maybe 10. And I just cut, because I don't care if this is straight or not, because I end up cutting it all, tearing it all down, right? So let's do, might be able to get, Let's just do it like this. We have a little bit wider one. That's okay. Okay, so now I got a bunch of sheets ready to smash up. This one, all right. I think I pulled a different one. This one has a sheen to it, and this one doesn't. So I think these are two different papers. So we'll see what these do. I don't care as long as it's black in the background. I don't care if it has a sheen to it or not, but we'll see. Let's see what happens with these. Okay. Let's move this back over. And we'll go for the next one. Yeah, this pack, I got 2 or 3 different packs of black tissue. This one does not have a sheen to it. All right, let's see here. Okay, I've already opened this one. So I shook it and not really make sure it was going to leak out there. Okay, let's see. So let me go ahead and make sure that's cleaned off. Let's go ahead and clean that off. Put the lid back. I don't want to have any blobbies in there. Hang on. No blobbies in here. Let's clean that out and put the lid back on. Because this one I've taken the little twisty thing off. All right, so now let's just put some out. Okay, that should be enough for 2 pulls. All right, here we go. All right. This is ultramarine blue. Hi, Justy. So hi to Karen Evans. View, Flow. All right, let's see what happens with this one. I didn't crink it as much. So let's see. Okay, so I didn't crink it. This one's a little thinner. Look, this is thinner. This is a thinner tissue. Okay, I might have to get the other tissue out. Let's do this other one with this one, though. I might have to get the other tissue out. I just grabbed this morning. It's not the same that I did on the other one. But here is the other one. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this aside. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just a little thinner. So, and I want this iridescent to really show. Okay. There we go. Look at that. It's so pretty. That's the ultramarine blue. Okay. Now, let me see if I can put my hands on. I got a whole row of colors laid out here. Cat has not come in. Let's see. Let me reach up here. I can reach up here. Oh my goodness. Can I reach it? Here we go. All right. I'm going to cut these down. All right, let's move this. Come on. I'll cut this in half. I think I've already cut it in half once, so I just need to cut it in half again. All right, just a minute. Let's see. Let's lay this out. These might have come 12 by 12. I think this one with the shine to it came 12 by 12. I don't know the name of it, guys. They don't have names on them. If you look on, they're just generic tissue papers, and they don't have names on the packaging. The packaging just comes in plastic sleeves. So I'm going to cut all this in half. Again, it doesn't have to be exact because, it's going to be crimped. Okay, there we go. That's plenty, though. All right, now let's go ahead and do the next color. Next color is iridescent blue. It's like a true blue, a light, a little like not quite a baby blue, but so we got baby kind of a baby blue coming up next. But it's not really exactly true blue. It's a lighter true blue, but they're calling it blue. Okay, so let's get where's my brush? Okay. Are y'all enjoying seeing these colors? I'm enjoying doing them. I know Janet always enjoys a good swatch. I love the black deli tissue you sent. It's square with the shiny side. That's what this is that I just cut in half. It's square with the shiny. Yeah. That's what I've been using. And then and when I cut that last batch, I noticed it was different. So all right. So I went and got the shiny stuff. All right, so that's what this is, Devin. See, it's got the shine. Oh, okay. So Devin said, let me write that down. It's the S-Tune brand. Okay, let me write that down. Black Shine is ESTUNE brand. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Devin. Okay. Let's put the lid back on here. Okay, and this is just called iridescent blue. Okay, and it needs a little bit more. Pretty. I mean, I just love all the iridescents, right? All right, let's see now. I got to make sure that I don't see Malibu strolling in here because now it's out of my eye, out of my view, out of my view. It's way over there on the other side, and she could be the first one to go walking through it. All right, here we go. It's just so awesome. It's so texture. All right. So there's that blue. In a few minutes, I should be able to stack them back up. They'll probably be dry enough for me to start stacking them pretty soon. All right, so there's those two blues now. Let's do a little cleanup. Have to get me out another pack of baby wipes in a minute, I think. Okay. Getting a little stress on there. All right. Next color. All right, that's the first 10. We have 10 to go. Are y'all with me so far? Think we can get done by 10:30? The other 10. Got 10 more to go in the iridescence. I'm not doing the pastels today. All right, let's see. Just doing the iridescence, and we'll do a giveaway. And then I was going to show sticker books. All right. All righty, here we go. This one is iridescent sky blue. We'll do this one, then I'll get another brayer off sheet here. Because then we're going into turquoise colors, I think, next. Turquoises and greens. Okay. Okay, there we go. Hi, Lisa W. Ooh, this one's got the gold in it too. Okay. Just like the pink neon had pink and gold, this sky blue has gold in it. Look at that. I'll have to send Devin the ones with the gold in it. I say Devin because we share our jelly plate papers. You saw how many I have in my book of hers. So this one's got gold and blue. Okay. Very pretty. I'm going to make row 2 now. All right, let's do one more of those. Very pretty. I like that. The neon pink has gold in it. And there we go. So I'm going to save this now. And get a new one of those. We'll spray her off. All right. Got our little system going here. Yeah, it's got a lot of gold in it. Can y'all see? Oh, yeah, I think it's showing up. It's got blue, but it's got gold too. Very, not just iridescent, but, you know, shimmery colors, 2 shimmery colors. All right, there we go. Next. So that was sky blue. All right, next. Next is Caribbean. See, have I opened this one? Nope. I've only opened, like I said, I think 3 or 4 in the iridescent and then a couple in the pastel. So I hadn't had a chance to do this, you know, with Christmas going on. Okay. So this one is Caribbean or Caribbean, however you want to say it. Okay. Okay. That one almost looks like a sea foam and blue color shift. Yeah. I mean, a couple of them that have the color shift were the sky blue and the neon pink. They had the gold, like a color shift of gold. Ooh, this one has like a color shift of pink. This has got some pinky purple in there. See if I can capture it somewhere. Which way? Not really capturing it, but there's some purple shimmer in there. Okay, let's do one more. All right, a little bit more there. Yeah, this has got some purple in it. It's not showing up, but there's some purple in there. Okay, I don't want to dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Okay. Okay. It piles up on the side, so I'm trying to kind of keep it contained. All right, next, and I think I haven't opened this one. This one, yeah, is a phthalo green. Let me get a sip of my lemon water. I got hiccups. Okay. Nope, I didn't open this one. It's the next one I've opened. The next green. Okay. This is phthalo green. Another baby white. Okay. Whoop. A lot in that brush. Okay. Ready? This is going to be a good in the forest. Okay, there's no gold that I mean, it's a little bit. They're all shimmery a little bit, but some of them have much more gold to them than others. Like that sky blue and the pink. Okay. Oh, come back here. Okay, a little bit more green there. There's a little bit of gold in it, but not like those other two. Let's see now. Okay, I think I can leave some of that green on there because this next green is just like a darker version of it. This is sap green, and I know I've opened this one. Pretty sure anyway. Yeah. Well, let's just use it like normal people. Uh-oh. I got a little. All right. There we go. Okay, so this is sap green. We did open this. This is the green that you saw that I already showed on the black paper. This is the same green. Let's add some over on top of this. Okay, do a couple of these. I'm sucker for a pretty green. Right, Ruth? Okay. I'm lightly touching this so that I don't get rid of all the wrinkles. I want the wrinkles, right? So pretty. Oh, and it really is a true like sap green. All right, let's do one more of these. I don't care if paint's on my hands. I just don't want it to crust. I mean, yeah. Because then I'll make it too big of a mess. I'm trying to keep it contained here. Hi, Riri. Anybody else coming in? Thanks for being here. We're almost done. We've got about six more colors to do. Okay, so there's that. Sap green again. Let's pick up a little more on this corner. There we go. All right, so there's the sap green. A little bit different than the other green, just a little bit. All right, one more green. This green is spring green. Okay, have I opened this one? Yep. Spring green. Let's get some of this excess over here. Ooh, this is a bright green. Look at that. It's like a neon green almost. We'll use the rest of it up on this sheet, and then we'll go to another brayer off sheet. So you get to see all the colors. Like I said, I don't know how many of these colors are sold individually. Have to go over to Nick Pro and see. I'm not sponsored. This is one of my Christmas presents. I just like iridescence. And I got the pastels because I don't have a lot of those pastels in my, what do you call it? Little ones. And I like them also because the bottles there's some large bottles so that I can do a lot more jelly plate papers with those rather than the little ones. There's not a lot in there. These are 8.45, almost 8.5, 8.45 ounces. Okay, so let's see that. Okay. Hi, Carol. Anybody else I miss? I don't try to miss you, but, I am trying to pick up paint here. Ooh, that's a pretty. This one looks like it has a little gold shimmer to it as well. Let's put a little more on that. Okay, so this is a nice spring green. Okay, I'm having to overlap now. I'm hoping they're not going to stick. I'm hoping that first row is drying so that some of these overlaps. Okay, and then we'll get a new brayer off sheet as well. All right. All righty, there we go. I love these for backgrounds in my collage. Just love it. All right, so now let's get another faux parchment. Let's go ahead and clean off the green here. And I could be picking it up over here. I'm just trying to get crack-a-lacking. All right, now I've got the metallics next. Well, metallic iridescence. The copper, the gold, the bronze. Well, they're calling it brown. A bronze. And I think I've already opened this one too. Yeah. Iridescence. Let's clean that off. So these are going to be the metallic colors. Silver, gold, bronze. I don't want to use that up yet. All right, here we go. Okay. Put a little more down for that. There's the bronze. Well, they're calling it brown. Brown. Let's put a little bit more. Oh, I had some on there. Okay. Okay, let's clean this brush. Might be able to get two out of this. This one's, I got this one on there pretty thick. I watched another Hallmark movie this weekend. I don't watch too many of them, but there's a good one. But it was called Angel and the Ornament, or Angels and Angels and Ornaments. Maybe that's it. And it was so good. If y'all want me to tell y'all about it, I can. All right. I don't watch too many of them, but sometimes when I'm doing something else, drawing or, doing other things, note taking, or like, addressing Happy Mail or something like that, I have it on in the background. So have any of y'all seen the Hallmark Angels and Ornaments? It's really good. All right, next one this is called iridescent black, but it's not black. It is like a green copper. And I think I've pulled this one before, yeah. It's like a green coppery color. Let's clean that off. Okay, let's get another baby wipe. I'll go through the baby wipes. This is true when I'm collaging too. Thank you for the movie mentioned, dear. I'm going to look that one up. The other one that is good is 5 More Minutes. I've not watched it this year. 5 More Minutes. I watched it year before last, I think. I don't want to watch them over and over. Hubster can watch Liberty Valance and The Searchers and John Wayne movies. He has watched them multiple times. I don't like to I have to have some space between a few years. You know what I mean? Although, and I did send a link to Janet of The Bishop's Wife. You can watch The Bishop's Wife, the Cary Grant movie. You can watch it on YouTube. So The Bishop's Wife, if y'all have not seen The Bishop's Wife, it's an old black and white Cary Grant movie, and it is so good. Oh, look, that looks good, though. I shouldn't have brayered that off, though, because I need to do 2 pulls. But what do you call it? 5 More Minutes is good. And, of course, I watched like 7 episodes of the not Mistletoe Murders. What was it called? The something Murders. It was like she owns a Christmas shop, and she was involved with NSA or one of those, and it was really good. I watched all those. The newest one just came out this year. I think episode 7. Although they break them down into like part 1 and part 2, but I consider that because they're 2 hours, or 1 hour. each one. So, but they show them at different segments. So I think there's 7 hours of the not mistletoe. What was it? I know I told y'all about. I can't think of it right now. Mistletoe murders. She owns a Christmas shop on the corner. Ugh, I can't think of it right now. But anyway, yeah, Angels and Ornaments is the other one that I watched yesterday. But the mistletoe murder one, that was like week before last, and the week before that, it was like 7 episodes. And I've not seen them repeat it, but it's been going on for a few years apparently. And you know what? I have the. Let me go here. Hang on. I got the recap books. Hang on. Now you're gonna go. What? Hang on. Okay, it is Mistletoe Murders, and so I wanted to see if it was a book series. And it's not a book series, but they have done series review. It's like a full behind the scenes of season 1 and season 2. I think all total there's 7 or 8 episodes, an hour long each. And Buzz T. Lightyear did these season series reviews. They're not very thick. But anyway, so these were really good. I loved every one of these, and I hope because it ended on there'll be one next year kind of thing. So I'm hoping that next Christmas time there'll be the next in the installment of this. Okay. So yeah, that one was really good. But as far as Angels and Ornament goes, I'll just cut to the chase on it. What it was, if y'all want me to. Well, let me go ahead and finish this. I'm almost done, and then we'll do that. I've only got 3 more colors that I want to do because I have said I was going to get these done by 10:30. So let me go ahead and whip through these. Okay, so this is what they're calling black. It's not black. It's kind of like another kind of a goldy bronze color, but see, it's this color, exactly that color. Okay. All right, so there's those. Let's get these last 3 done. 3 more to go. Okay, this one's copper. I'm gonna have to take this bracelet off. I'm afraid I'm gonna drag it through the paint. Okay, so this one is iridescent copper. So anyway, I try to watch maybe one, other than the Mistletoe Murders, because I watched the whole series this year. But other than that, I haven't really watched any except this Angels and Ornament one this year. I like to watch one just to be, it's like part of the Christmas tradition that you got to watch at least one Hallmark movie. And they all start to be the same. But Mistletoe Murders was different. I gotta say, it was different. Okay, let's see. All right, so this is iridescent copper. Pull a couple of these. And we're going to do our giveaway. I'm going to give away some of these papers. Ooh, that looks good, just like that. It almost looks like when you're looking down from like a drone in the landscape, like the texture of the space. Okay, let's get one more out of this. All right. Okay, there's that. And if y'all missed it, I showed earlier, thanks to Stephanie reminding me to show you my collage I did last Wednesday where I laid it out. I did finish it that day and post it on Instagram. I'll show it again here in a little bit. All right, let's do 2 more colors and we're going to do our giveaway. All right. All right, 2 more colors. I got gold and silver, I think. Gold and silver, yeah. I don't think I've opened either one of these, yeah. So gold and silver are the last of the iridescents. I hate to pick them all up because I know they're not all dry. Maybe by the end of the stream, they'll be dry enough for me to pick them all up and show them again. But I'll give everybody that I'll do 2 giveaways, US, 2 international, and I'll give y'all 3 papers and some collage, some stickers or something in there too. Okay, let's just kind of lightly get a little bit of just get a little gold off of here. And that's all I want on this. Oh, I keep forgetting I gotta do 2. All right. Okay. Okay, so there's the gold. Very gold. Gold, very gold. All right, now let's do one more gold with what's left here. There we go. All right, one more silver, and then we're going to be done. Where did I put the other gold? Okay. All right, let's do one more sheet here. All righty. All right. Last one. And maybe next week or the week after, we'll do the pastels. Because there's 20 of those too. I figured this was enough swatching for one day. Have you seen the 90-minute film with Robert Mitchum called The Night of... That's probably one of Hubster's favorites. I mean, he loves, well, he probably has. I probably have 2, Tina, but I can't tell you that I remember it. So, I think I picked up 2 papers here, so we're good. Last 2. This is silver. Ooh, now this has a lilac shimmer to it. The silver, you can't see it, but keep twisting it. This has a lilac shimmer to it. The silver does. Okay, there we go. This is the last one. Then we're going to do our giveaway, and then I'm going to go to the sticker books. Oh, very lilac. It's very lilac in person. Way more lilac than silver. Where did I put the other one? Oh, here. Okay, so let's see. Let's lay these down here. All right, let me do a quick cleanup here. Wipe the brush and put that in the water over here. Let's wipe this down. So Janet, I hope you enjoyed the swatches. And Janet she's got to show her swatch book. She has to show her what do you call it book? Her conspiracy and her travel. She's got 3 journals to show y'all today. Right, Janet? Why am I terrible making Janet do stuff? She's gonna start calling me Bossy Butt instead of Devin. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. Let me just put this paper on top here. I'm gonna put this away. Make a little space. Okay. All right. Let's pick these. Let me put these away. We didn't even use the white or the craft color. We just used the black. Okay. Oh, you should see my floor. It looks so pretty. I mean, the papers do. All right, let me clean this off one more time. And what we're going to do is you'll get surprised at what colors you get. Devin, do not play because you're going to get some anyway. So Devin's going to get some of these anyway. So let me write that on this little note here. So I'm going to give 2 US, 2 internationals plus Devin plus jelly papers. I'm writing that on the little other thing I got over here for you. Okay. So, alrighty. I'm going to get a little bit more baby wipe. Clean my hands just a little bit more. Alrighty. So yeah, I'll do 2 US, 2 international, and I'll give y'all each 3. Let me make a note. We'll do USA first, USA only. Then we do international only. 1 to 100, wait till I type in go. When I type in go, USA only for first. I don't like these pink. Pink on camera just does not. Let's go over to these yellows. There we go. The camera doesn't like pink and red. Okay, 1 to 100. When I type in go, put in one number, and the first 2 people closest without going over will get 3 jelly plated papers that I just did. They're on the floor. They're still drying. Okay, so you'll get 3 jelly papers. Make a note so everybody, so I remember. I live off my Post-it notes. Okay. All right. So when I type in go, USA first, then we'll do international. Don't change your number, move your number. Don't do any of that. Just put in one number and the first 2 people closest without going over. I'll send you 3 of those jelly plated papers. Okay. All righty. There's a little piece of paint there. Did it go? There it is. Okay, let me get my iPad. I got to keep moving things around, and I got to watch where I step because I'll be stepping on these papers. Malibu is not treaded in here yet. All right, let's see. All right, random.org. And then there's our little window. Okay. All right, get your numbers in. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. And then we'll do the same thing for international. And you'll be surprised with your papers. Okay? I'm not going to tell y'all what you get. You get what you get. So, let's see. And then I'm going to show sticker books so that y'all can see some of the sticker books that I love. And I was going to do like all my sticker books. I don't think that can happen. I don't think that can happen in 30, 45 minutes. But I'll show y'all some of my favorite ones anyway. Okay, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the enter if you haven't already. Okay, here we go. First 2 people closest to 63 without going over. 63 without going over. USA only. Then we're going to do international only. Let me scroll back. 63 without going over. Mama 4 got 60. So it looks like Mama 4 is one of them. Jeanette. I call her Mama 4 because that's in her name, Mama 4. Okay, Mama 4 gets 3. And get what you get and you don't throw a fish. Arlene. All right, let's see who else is closest to 63 without going over. I'm scrolling. Y'all probably already found it by now. Okay, let's see. Scrolling. It's going to have to be, let's see. Cheryl has 55 Is it Cheryl DeMarco? Yeah, Cheryl. And I'm pretty sure I have your address, Cheryl. Why, Cheryl. Okay. All right. If you're not sure if I have your address, I know I have Mama 4. She had a new one. I got hers. Cheryl, if you're not sure if I have your address, send it to me again. Okay. So y'all are each going to get 3 jelly plate papers that we just swatched. And I'll throw in some other stuff too. All right. Now we're going to do the exact same thing, except we're going to do international only. International only. Wait till I type in go. Put in a number between 1 and 100. First 2 people closest without going over. Okay, let me put in my email again. It's in my about tab, but let me put it in here in case. Let's make sure I put it in right. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay, designed by Tunder. Put that in again because I might have threw you off by putting in my put your number in again, Tunder, because it was before my go. Okay, it was before my go. So put your number in again, Tunder, or change it. You can change it because you have it was before my go. Okay, international only. To keep this. That's the name of that paper. Devin told me. Okay. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. All right. Give y'all a couple of seconds and I'll count down. We get some more Post-it notes here. 3 jelly papers. Okay, then we'll do look at some sticker books for a little bit. And that's all I really wanted to do today on stream. And I showed you my gift for Annie. Oh, I'll show you my collage poster one more time. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, new number. Let's generate a new number. 44. First 2 people closest to 44 without going over. 44. Oh, look. Ruth, that is Ruth E, right? Ruth Edwards, your holy baloney. You got 44 right on the nose. So Ruth E, that is you, right, Ruth? Holy baloney. Ruth Edwards, let me know. Let me know if I write it on the Post-it note. And Ann Makes had 33. Thanks, Janet. So Ann Makes. And is that Ruth Edwards? Mrs. Money. Yeah, okay. Ruth, Mrs. Money. Okay. Ruth Shelton. Ruth Shelton. That's right. Ruth Shelton. Okay, there we go. Mrs. Money. I knew her husband from comic other places before I ever met Ruth Shelton. But so P Money. Hi, P Money, if you're around. So Ruth Shelton and Ann Makes. There we go. All right. See, I hate it when they change your names. You know, no, let me see. Let me write down now what she's called. Holy Baloney. Holy Bologna. Holy Baloney. Okay. All right. So y'all get papers too. All right. Now, let's see. There's the thing for Janet, Devin. I got a couple other things to send out here. All right. I think I got everything organized behind me. All right. Let's see. So sticker books. I love me some sticker books. I think I might be zoomed in good enough here. All right, move my iPad out of the way. Move my baby wipes out of the way. All righty. Now I can breathe for a minute. Rest and breathe. Congratulations, everybody. Do a little wipe down here. All righty. So this is probably the newest one that I got that I've shown y'all. Is the DK Collector Sticker Anthology from the Met. And let's see. Do I need to move in? Maybe I need to move in. Let's see. Might be too. Is that too close, guys? Is that too close or is that good? Y'all let me know. Bye, Angie. And welcome, Thunder, in. I've seen you. I think I've seen you at Pam's channel at Ginger Cat. Pam, I think that's where I've seen you. Welcome. Good to have you. If y'all don't follow Ginger Cat, maybe Cheshire Cat can put in Pam's link. She streams overnight. Like she doesn't start even streaming Eastern time till like midnight or 1 a.m. And then she streams all night. She's on the West Coast. So if y'all are up in the middle of the night and just can't sleep or anything, then go watch Pam at Ginger. It's Ginger Cat. I can't remember her exact name of her channel. But if you put in Ginger Cat Pam, you'll find her. So unless the Cheshire finds it for me. So all right. So this one is the Met, and it is Collector Sticker Anthology. And I'm not going to show you page by page. Ginger Cat Lady. Thank you, Ellen. Ginger Cat Lady. Yeah. Thank you. And Jackie said it too. Thanks, guys. And Raul says she's also going to be a midnight streamer. Well, what time is Janet on? I thought Janet was midnight, Raul. Am I wrong? Janet, what time are you streaming? I thought Janet streamed at midnight. Are you talking Eastern time, Raul? Let me get it straight, because I haven't gone to look at the lineup at Raul's. But if you go to Raul's, you'll see the streamathon. What time is Janet? Janet is okay. Janet's 11 to 1, and then so Janet is at midnight, rolling over Eastern time. Okay, and then Pam is after her. Okay, thank you. They're all Eastern. Okay, after midnight. Okay, all right. So here is the Met DK. DK books are always well priced. I mean, the sticker book is probably $20. Yeah, 27. But DK books in general are really well priced because I think they're geared toward kids more. And they're always got great pictures. It's kind of like the Nat Geo of illustrated books. But this is the Collector's Anthology. And I know after midnight. Okay, thanks, Raul. All right, there we go. So you follow Raul over to his channel to find out the streamathon streamers' times. Okay, I'm going to stream my normal time on Wednesday, and if it overlaps a streamer, you'll go watch the streamer. That's fine. Go watch the streamer that's on Raul's list at Wednesday. I'm not sure what time it starts, but if there's another streamer on Wednesday, my usual time, y'all go watch the streamer. Y'all can come back and watch, but come back and watch me. Come back and watch me now. Okay, Kat, you do not have to put in the links to all these books. They're very easily found on Amazon just by putting in their name. So do not do that, Kat. I'm not going to put you through that. Okay. All right. Or I could tell y'all briefly the ISBN, but I don't think you need it. You can go on Amazon and put in the DK Met Collector Sticker Book. It'll pop right up. Y'all know how to do that. Okay. So anyway, I'm just going to do a kind of a quick flip. This has like all kind of historical things. I love this for that purpose because it has all kind of historical elements to it, which I love history. I love ancient history. And if there's a sticker book with history, I'm all in there. I'm on it. So anyway, I'm just going to kind of do a quick flip. So I'm just going to show you a few of them. We'll do it for we'll look through for about 15 minutes and head out about 11. Um, Raul's birthday is in February. I think it's February 14th. I think his birthday is on Valentine's Day, if I'm not mistaken, or very close to it, Devin. So look, all the statues, and there's Egypt, and they're just, and I've torn a few sheets out already. I've torn some of the paintings out. I think Denise took some costumes here, different historical costumes. So it's just all sections of the Met broke out into different stickers. Okay. So it's really good, especially if you like history and museums. This is a good one for that. Okay, I'm going to show you these two because they're not the in the little book section that I have. I think this one's still available, and I got this. When did I get this? A while back, but it's the Daphne Diary sticker book and three. I think it's sticker book 3. And I'm not sure of a date. Let's see if it's on the inside. But it's just it's like the size of a Daphne's Diary magazine, but it's all stickers. So let's see if I can find a date. Is there a date in here? Nope, no date. All right, let me just kind of flip through it. It's just sheets and sheets of stickers and washi tape and little stickers, big stickers, full sheet stickers. So I'll give you the ISBN. I'm not sure if this is available. Now, Daphne's Diaries International. And if you buy their magazine or any specialty books like these, they're going to be, the little Daphne's Diary book that I showed you earlier, that for my diary for the year, those are like $29. So they're shipped international. So they stopped doing it during the virus, doing international. That's really pretty. I love all the colors, everything about that. So the ISBN, if there is one, nope, I can't even tell you an ISBN, but this is $29. Okay, it's out of stock on Amazon. Okay, well, y'all can look for it sometime, maybe on eBay, or just see if you see it around. But this is a couple of years old. The other one that's even older than that is Sticker Nation, and this is Sticker Nation 2. There was a Sticker Nation 1. This is Sticker Nation 2, and it was $20 back in. Let me see what date. I think the date's in this one. 2008. So this probably won't be. The only reason I pulled these two is because they're sitting on top of all my sticker books. They're sitting, flush on top of my sticker books. So that's why I pulled these two, because they were just sitting there on top. Okay, so Sticker Nation 2 is giant stickers. They're giant stickers, and they're kind of activist stickers, if you will. And y'all know we're not doing politics here, but I just wanted to show y'all that it is large sticker words. Of course, you can cut them up, cut them apart, whatever, but that's Sticker Nation. Okay, so now let me get back over to some other books. These I got, let's see if I can turn this here. These I got I think you can get them on Amazon, but I got them at Books A Million. And these are the Sticker Bomb, what do you call it, graffiti books, 1 and 2. And there's tons of them in here. This is 1 and this is 2. And they're all like graffiti-esque stickers. Okay. And they have in the back who created the stickers and everything. So I'm not sure if they're out of their black books or their tags or what, but there's tons of graffiti. This is kind of thing Keeks. Keeks may have already been gone. Keeks is, what do you call it? Learning, I don't want to say learning. She's, what's the word I'm looking for? She's under not a tutor. What's the word I'm looking for? Apprentice. She's apprenticing to be a tattoo artist. So anyway, these are a graffiti. You just think, there's Keeks. Yeah. If y'all, Keeks did a flip through of a couple of her sketchbooks with her flash drawings in her sketchbooks she did over the weekend. And so she's got a couple sketchbooks. She's just learning how to, like, she's apprenticing, you know, she's done a couple tattoos, I think, on her husband. I wonder, I would like to be a fly on the wall, Keeks. Ouch, ouch. Did he, unless he's got a lot of other tattoos, it might not bother him. Cameron's got a lot of tattoos. He has a huge flower, like sunflower scene on his thigh that takes up his whole thigh. And I said, never mind how much it hurt. I bet you that cost you a little bit. I think it cost him a week's pay. So anyway, but he has a huge sunflower. I took a picture of it and showed it on camera one day, on stream one day. Anyway, so, but this one is book 1, and here's book 2. Let me give you the ISBN numbers because I'm not sure if these, I got them at my Books a Million. This one is 978-1-399-62-0673. Okay. And I think they were $20, $24.99. So they're $25. Tell your husband you want them for Christmas, Keeks. And then the second one, the ISBN is 978-1-399-62-0680. And I'm going to just do a quick flip through it. I'm going to go from the back because it just flips better. But a lot of graffiti. And I love these cats. Look at the cats. I've only used a few out of here. This just so reminds me of the 70s posters. Music posters. Like that. I'm just trying to give you all a little bit of a view of it. Sometimes if I didn't like the saying or don't understand in Sticker Nation, just cut it out. Isolate words. Yeah, you can isolate the words and or the letters too, Devin. Yeah, just cut the words apart. Most everything I do, the Sticker Nation book's too big. The words are too big. I just don't do a lot of large lettering like that. If it's going to be that large, I'll letter it myself, you know. But I've had it for many years, back since Ustream days. So I just thought I'd show it because it was sitting on top of these other ones. So this one's book 2. So if you're into graffiti or tattooing or anything like that. A lot of black and white. And Keeks was showing how she's learning how to shade in her books. Okay, so there we go. That's 1 and 2. All right, now let's see here. These all are like a series, and there's one more that I didn't get because it was monsters and something. I forgot what it was. Monsters and Mystic. But there's another one. It's called Monster and Mystic or something. I got oddities and curiosities, but I got 4. I think that's all I have of these. I'm looking. I might end up coming across another one, but I think I have 4 of them. And Denise, you know, and some of them Denise takes too, because Denise loves her stickers. So, you know, but Odysseys and Curiosities. What's fun about these is they are sticker, color, and activity books. And they are put out by the Quattro Group, and they run $16.97, but at Books a Million. That's where I got them. You can get them on Amazon too. And y'all don't make Cat go look for them. Y'all can find them. All right, but this one's Oddities and Curiosities, and I just love the pages. Oh, there we go. Got $16.97. I did keep the sticker. So this one is, and they got color book pages. They got dot to dot. They got mazes, a little bit of everything in these books, but tons of stickers, tons and tons of stickers. Okay, and I do like me some odd things. So here, look, I've used all those. No, this is a place to put them. Some of the books I've used them extensively for postcard, collage postcards, mixed media postcards. But and I always cut the white edge off when I use stickers. In this case, this one has like a green. It'll have a green edge. I cut the edges off when I use them. I just don't like. I mean, I not 100% time, 99% of the time, I'll cut the white or color edges off. And here's a color book page, coloring crystal page. So you can see there's got lots of different things that you can color along with all the stickers. I just don't care for the. I don't care for the. Look at all the paint on my hand. I don't care for the white edges, so I always cut that off. You know. So and then there's little things like match the bug to the name. You know, just little They're activity books and sticker books. Mostly sticker books. Like this one has over 500 stickers. Here's flora, fauna, botanicals, and bees with over 500 stickers. But there's other things in here as well, just like the mazes, the little color book pages, but this one's all floral fauna. Again, lots of little animals, leaves, nature. There's some more mazes. You can put little, what they're saying in there. And I'll tear these pages out in a second, I use my stuff. So little things to do like match the marine animals, how to preserve a bouquet of flowers, scientific names of flowers. So there's just lots of little things in here, right? Along with all the stickers, tons of them. Lots, like I said, over 500 in each book. Color book pages here. Just so y'all can get an idea. If you like stickers, like I do, then, because I like collage. So you can, if you do postcards or any kind of artist trading cards or anything small, stickers are awesome for those kind of things. So you don't have to go searching in huge books like, collage soup books that are big images. If you need something small for your art cards, postcards, little cards, stuff like that, stickers are awesome for that. But like I said, I cut the edges off. Vintage Blossoms and Blooms. Again, it's a sticker, color, and activity book. So look at the in pages here. So all the same kind of thing. Stickers, but with mazes, color book pages. This one's really pretty. Just so y'all can get a little bit of a hint at some of the stuff. Because, they don't show you on Amazon. You're lucky to see one page or the back cover, let alone any flips. They used to do them. They used to have inside, but I don't know what happened, why they stopped doing flips of art books and stuff. But they don't. Some that look like stamps there. Little questionnaires. Okay, so that one's Vintage Blossoms and Blooms, and the last one was Antiquities. Again, 500 stickers. Here's the end papers. Am I missing anything? Bye, Keeks. Hi, so much. I know I'm missing some people. Oh, Kat's putting in links. Good grief, Kat. Hi, Laverne. I'm probably missing people. I do go back and scrub through my chat to see if I've missed people. All right, so here we go again. Mazes, stickers. So these come out, I don't know, every few months I see a new one of these. Like I said, I think there's 5, maybe 6. I've got 4 of them. But I won't buy them just to have the whole collection. Sometimes I'm tempted to, but if I know I'm not going to use a bunch of monsters or over the top goth, I won't buy it because I know I won't use it just to say I have the book in the collection, because I'm going to use these. I'm going to tear pages out. They're going to get used. So there's those right there. And that's those. Okay. I might do for my thumbnail, I might lay out the sticker books for a thumbnail. All right. So then these have been around for a while, and let me see if I can move this right here. These are by two different, or maybe three different people. All right. And then these right here. There's a bunch of these as well. And I have three right here. I might have more, but let's see here. This one is not sure what this one goes with. Does it go with something? Maybe not. I'm trying to keep them together. Oh wait, I do have one more of the collection of the one I just showed you. The four that I had this, and I told you there's five or six. The other one I have was on the floor because it's newer, is the Angels, Faith, and Prayers one. And it's same thing. It's got the stickers, but it's also got mazes and some prayers and little questionnaires. There's some mazes, little angels. So it's got faith images and there's angel wings and different. So this is by the same company with those other ones that I just showed you. I'm doing quick flips just so y'all can get an idea. Color book pages in there, but mostly stickers. Mostly stickers in all these books. But just so y'all know what's out there. Okay, that one's Angels, Faith, and Prayers. Okay. Like I said, I try to keep them together, but they do get kind of separated sometimes. All right, let's move this over here. Okay, this one I have more than one. And this one I have more than one because I love this. All right, I'll show you these here in a minute. I love my John Derian, and I love this Natalie Latte. I'm not sure how you say her name. French artist that does these folk art images. So I've got two of them sitting right here. And I love my John Derian. And I've gone through a lot of, I think I've gone through three of the John, I've gone through three John Derian books. So I think this is one that I haven't torn out of. No, I've torn out of this one too. But I love me John Derian's because the stickers are kind of larger. They're unusual. And I love John Derian. Y'all know I just showed you that traveler's notebook with his insert pages like this. These right here, these stickers are the cover of some of those traveler's notebooks that I just showed you in my leather book. So, but I love John Derian. See, I've used a lot out of here. So, I think I have one put away that I haven't torn apart yet because I really love this book. Like I said, I've gone through two or three of them. It's just so unique. His sticker book is so unique. Okay. So that is a John Derian, and then again the Natalie. I think it's Latte. I'm not sure how she pronounces her name, but I've gone through. Let me see which one. I think this one I've used, and this one I haven't. And I love this one. I love the images in this. It's also unique. She studied at the fashion in Paris, lives and works in France. Her father was Chinese, her mother was German. Her parents' cultures inspire her love for vintage illustrated children's book, folk art, antique toys, engravings of flowers and animals, and colorful textiles. She spent her childhood drawing, knitting, and tinkering with materials such as cardboard and string. As an only child, she took inspiration from fairy tales to create imaginary worlds for herself, filled with majestic woodland creatures and whimsical objects. So yeah, and her books are also very unique and folk art. And these are all stickers on here. These are all little stickers. So I have more than one of this book too, just because it's so unique. I know it's probably flashing out as I turn pages, but I'm trying to kind of get it to flip here. All these little stickers here. See how beautiful it is with the little creatures, the little folk art. I guess I needed a conspiracy chicken. I love this book though. Oh, I cut something out there for Janet. It must be the other one that I haven't dug into, but I can't recommend this book enough. Thank you, Kat. She's putting in the links to all these books, guys. Y'all need to be giving Cheshire Cat a pat on the back because she didn't have to do that. So, but if y'all do watch the replay and you put the chat in all messages, you have to do it on the replays as well. Then you'll see all the links. The links will be clickable. And I bought all these. No, I'm not sponsored by anybody. Nobody is paying me to show these. I just like them. I love me some sticker books. I said, well, today might be a good day after I do my swatches to show some of the sticker books. Look at all the cats. Oh my gosh, I love this. She just has a very, it just kind of a retro style to me. It's kind of a retro folk art style. Look how much is in here. I mean, it's just so much, right? Just so much. And her little creatures remind me of some of like Terry Brett's little faces. Let me see. It's a spam call. I'll just let it ring. Hupster's the one that usually gets all the spam calls, but I got one. So there's a Noah's Ark. So anyway, there's that one. And let me just put one back because if I show them, I don't want them to be duplicates on the table. Then this one is Cabinet of Curiosity 2. I got Cabinet of Curiosity 1 somewhere. Where is it? Where's my, oh, here it is. And these are probably the most expensive. Well, John Deere's wasn't cheap, but these are, because they're Smithsonian, they're from the Smithsonian Institute. They are the most expensive sticker books that I think I've ever seen. Oh, my chair just will not roll. These wheels are, oh, okay. There we go. So Cabinet of Curiosities 1 and 2. This one just came out here not too long ago. Let me make another stack over there out of the way. And they are $40 each. I think they're both $40. Yeah. These are the most expensive sticker books, not only that I have, but that I've ever seen. And I know it's because they're Smithsonian. You know, they probably sell these at the Smithsonian, in a gift shop. But they have over 1,000 curated stickers from the fascinating collection of Smithsonian and then book 2. So let me just kind of show you these real quick. Here's the end papers. Am I too flashed out? Let me see if I can come over here like this. So there's just tons. They have the whole alphabet page, a double page of alphabets at the back for all the letters in the back here. So you've got plenty of letters, Gothic, and just all kinds of calligraphy type letters in the back. So, and I have used out of them, so you can see I've used out of them. But they're from the Smithsonian collection. And because it has a Smithsonian name, you're going to pay for that, So I'm going to just kind of try to flip here a little bit. Because every other page is in paper, behind the sticker sheet. So, and again, I've used these on postcards and art cards, like 3 3x4 and postcards 4x6. So they're perfect. You know, stickers are perfect for those small cards. Just kind of try to do a little bit of animals. I've cut different pieces off of here because this is, you know, got some full sheets. And then, of course, you know, little costumes, paintings, different wings of the Smithsonian. So there's that. That's one, and this is two, which, like I said, just came out. I think this year. Let me look. Play in the back. Yeah, this one came out in 2025. Hi, Miriam. So I'm just going to flip through. Let me move that book over here. It gives it a little height. I know it's got a shadow there. And I know the light switches as I move through, but just to give y'all an idea of the different things in here. And this is big, thick books. These two right here, they're big Mama Jambas. Posters, different like map, cartography, monsters on the, you know, that are around maps. There's a name for them. I can't think of it right now. Costumes. Just so y'all can kind of get an idea. Lots of fish, flora, fauna, animals. I mean, sticker books are just so, they're just so versatile. When you, especially in little pieces, you know, postcard size and down. So anyway, there's even more. So those are the Cabinet Curiosities by the Smithsonian. And then these right here, I think there might be more of these that I'm not seeing, but we'll just show these three. These are Sticker Studio, and this one's Apothecary. This one's Arcana, the Gallery of Vintage Ephemera. This one's Atlantis, the Gallery of the Deep Blue Sea. And I know there's other ones of these, and Denise might have taken a couple. I say taken, I've given her. But so I'm just going to kind of flip quickly through these. This again reminds me of Tattoo Flash. There's some crystals. Just kind of show you here. I like anything that's got lots of space, you know, and moons and okay. So this one, like I said, I just have three right here. I know there's more, but I can't remember the names of them, or I have them somewhere on the shelf. I just kind of wanted to, you know, do a little flip here. I'm already gone more longer than I wanted to with these, but that's okay. I usually stay till 11:30. So, and then this one's Arcana, and it's Vintage Ephemera. So this is all vintagey, like there. Look, vintage cameras, you know, hot air balloons, and you know, circus. More tattoo-looking stuff. And these ones I don't think are very expensive. I'll tell you in a minute. But there's all kinds of these. I know there's a lot more than three. again, I just want to kind of give y'all a little quick flip. And I'm skipping 2 pages because every page has got a backing. And this one, it's also got quotes on every page. In between, they got quotes in here, which I've read some of those to y'all before. So these run, well, they're $25. And then the last one here is Atlantis. These all have over 600 stickers. When you get a chance, can you show your poster? Yeah, I will. I showed it earlier, Ellen. If we don't, let me finish this and I'll show it again. If I forget, I showed it a little bit ago. So, but I will try to remember. So this one's all undersea. I've used a lot out of this one. When I did some postcards that were a lot of sea creatures and undersea things. So I've used a lot out of this one. And you can see there's lots of colorful, there's coral and okay, so there's those. All right, I'll show it to you real quick, Ellen, or anybody. Let me back out one. My whole floor is covered with these papers. I was going to stack them up and try to show them. So here's my poster. I finished last Wednesday. I laid it out. Okay, let me back up. Hang on. I got to adjust the camera and everything. Last Wednesday, I laid it all out, and I did finish it on Wednesday. Let me refocus. Hang on, guys. Every time you move into something different, you got to refix it. There you go. So I did finish painting it all in. So you just saw me have it all laid out with no paint. But I spent the rest of the day, probably, I don't know, about 4 or 5 hours it took me to finish it, I think. So, but you saw me lay it all out last week. So, and it is on Instagram and Facebook. All right, so let's see here. All right, couple more sticker books. This one is Blooms and Butterflies, and I'm not sure how many in this series either. But I'm just going to do a quick flip. This one's kind of the same type of thing. Oh, this shadow right here is really annoying. Hang on. I've got to move some of them off because the stack is putting a shadow. Hang on. There we go. There we go. That's better. Now, let me move back in. Okay, one more. And let's see. Are we focused? All right. Bye, Terry. All right, so let me do a quick flip here. I like y'all to be able to see them so you can kind of judge if you'd like them and you know, purchase them. And no one's sponsoring me. I'm just showing them to you because I like to see what's in these books myself. I go looking for stuff like this, you know, flip throughs. When I'm looking for at books, I go, has anybody done a flip of that one? You know, because you just kind of like to know what's in them before you spend $25 on a book. I do anyway. That's why I buy so many books at the bookstores. So yeah, this one's got some paintings. That's a big sticker right there, see? This one has some larger butterflies and flowers. They're a little bit bigger than the other book. Okay, so there's that one. Blooms and Butterflies, Sticker Treasury. And again, there's probably more in the Sticker Treasury. All right, then I showed those. Let me show a couple of these that I and some of these have been around for a while. I got 2 of those. All right, let's see here. All right. All right, this is the Antiquarian sticker book. Bibliophilia. And then there's another antiquarian one, this one and this one. There's these three. These three are antiquarian ones. Janet and I first found this one at Target some years ago. This was the first one that I think that we found as big, nice big sticker books. Let me see what year this came out in. And they were really inexpensive at Target when they came out. Am I not going to get a place to have a date? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. 2020. So this one came out in 2020. This is the first one that really, the sticker treasury ones, are they matte? Okay, the sticker treasury. This one, yes, this one's matte. I thought maybe y'all could just tell by looking at it, but if you need to know, I will tell you. This one is matte. This one is matte. Devin. All right, the sticker book. These are matte as well. A lot of them are matte, not all of them, but this was the first one that came out in 2020. And Jan and I both saw this at Target. I think it was like $9 or something. And so we each got a couple of them. So I've gone through this one a lot, and I've shown this one a lot because, and I have more than one. This looks like the one I haven't used up. But again, it's got tons of stuff. These are all good. All three of these. If you just want a sticker book, these have 1,000 stickers in each one. And they run $9.97 at the time. This was $9.97 at the time. Now, let's see what they run. $25. But back when we got this in 2020 at Target, it was $9. So there's that one. And then this one is the all about books. It's got letters in the back. It's got all the alphabet in the back. Okay, it's got the alphabet back there. And it's just got all kinds of, book themed, if you will. There's quotes, there's more letters. You know what? I think in this one, they put the letters throughout. So they have the letters with the items. Yeah, that's why they call it bibliophilia. So lots of letters in this one. But there's lots of other things too. But they do have letters. Look, see? And they have these big sheets like this. These are all stickers. I know I'm missing some chat. I'm trying to get through these guys. So that is the second one. And the third one is the Imaginarium. Let's see if I can see what. And this one's really pretty. Look at these stickers. These are all stickers, guys. Look. See, look. There's a frame. There's the sticker. And let's see if I can find a date on this one. This one is 2022. Okay, and again, it's matte. So I'm just going to do a brief, because I have a couple more I wanted to show y'all. Look at this. See? This is all, let me find where the peel up is. Well, anyway, they're all stickers on here. And these have different color backgrounds, and the edges are the color of the background. Like this has got a mint green, so they're all edged with mint green. Pink, blue. I would still, personally, I will cut them off because, if I can grab one. Well, this one doesn't have a border. Some of them do, like this one here. See how they have a border? I will still cut that border off, regardless of the color of the background. This one's black. See, yellow. So it's got all different color backgrounds. And all the stickers are edged in that color. And then these are in different layers. Like there's a frame, there's a sticker. So this one's is different. This one is a little different than the others. Petals. You can take out the different petals and make your own flower or just whatever. All these are layers of stickers. These frames. Of course, solar. I hope y'all are getting, I'm not flipping too fast. I'm trying to let y'all, you can always pause it later. Look at this. Those are all stickers. stickers, all in different components. Different components. Okay, so again, I didn't even show you all of it here. Look, tons more. So that's the Imaginarium. If I could only buy one of the 3 of these, it would be this one. All right. Then did I show these? There's a bunch of, okay, no. All right, let me show you these DKs and then we'll go. I'll just do them briefly. So there's bees, birds, butterflies, and you can see I've cut them, taken things out, cut things, pages out. So this is all bees, butterflies, and birds in this DK. Then there's the seashore sticker one, anthology. So this is all seashore, and all these are come apart too, stickers. So this is all seashore stickers. You know, fish, undersea. So there's that one. That's the seashore stickers anthology. Then there's the forest, fairies, fungi sticker anthology. And so there's going to be the mushrooms, a lot of mushrooms in this one. They're all beautiful and they all have their purpose and their uses, and especially if you make a lot of postcards, artist trading cards, art cards. Like I like the little 3x4 cards. So, whatever size card you make. Okay, so that one. And then the other one in this series is the Botanist Sticker Anthology. And again, you can see I've got things. All right, let's go from the back here. That was a big sticker right there. It's like this is a sticker right there. Letters are in here too. See, this is a sticker right there. Let me find the edge there. This is an oval one. Well, if I can grab it. See, this is an oval sticker. So maybe we can do some kind of a sticker art card swap next year. Not necessarily, you don't have to have these. You can have whatever stickers you want. But anyway, so that, I think, I have some other ones down here. Wait, what's this one? This one here. Okay, I did get, this one is Mystical Esoterica. Did I say I had that one or didn't? Sticker Treasury. Okay, that goes with, where's the other Sticker Treasury? The one that, this one. Okay, these go together. And I know there's another one. I think Denise took one. So there's that one too. That goes with the Sticker Treasury, Devin, and it's matte as well. See, look at this. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed seeing some stickers. I will, I'll stack them out like this so that you can see some of them on a thumbnail. But yeah, so I think I have more sticker books, but those are most of the hardback books. So let me go ahead and back out here. I try to keep them together, by not theme, company, I try to keep them all like by company, but sometimes, I'm pulling them and using them. And then, there is one more that I did not show. That's one of my favorites. And it would be this one. I can't forget this one because this is one of my favorites. The Woodlandia. This is one of my favorites. And it's by the Sticker Emporium. I think this is the only one that I have by them. But Woodlandia, oh my gosh, I love this one. It's got 1,000 stickers. And it's got papers in the back. It's got papers in the back for about, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the book. It's got papers. Okay, let's shove this together. And then it's just, I love this one. I don't know why it just reminds me of maybe vintage children's books, but I love this wood, and I've used a lot of this one. But yeah, I love the Woodlandia. And the backing papers, after you use the stickers, you could use these backing papers. They're all different in this one. The backing papers are all different in this one, whereas a lot of the sticker books are all the same. This one's different on every one. See, the backing papers are all different. But I just love this book. And I've used and used and used it. So I would recommend this one to anybody that likes any kind of nature or folk art or children's. This one and Natalie. So Woodlandia. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I guess I will let y'all go, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. And we will see you Wednesday. I will stream Wednesday. Denise may or may not be here, depending on her schedule. She wants to try to come down tomorrow and then be here for Wednesday. But if she can't, then she'll end up having to drive down. It's a 3-hour drive for her to come down here on Wednesday, and then the kids will be here Wednesday afternoon, and so we'll have Christmas Eve, and but I will stream in the morning, Wednesday morning. So, oh, thanks, Terry. Thank you. I hope you had a little bit of a challenge. You don't feel like you have to do the prompts this week, but whenever you do them, I hope it'll be a little bit of a challenge for you. So, well, thanks, guys, for being here, and we will see you all on Christmas Eve. Don't forget, Janet streams at 1 Eastern today, and I hope I've convinced her to show some of her journals, her conspiracy journal, her travel journal. So hopefully she'll show some of her journals today. All right, guys, we'll see you over at Janet's at 1, and don't forget to check out Raul's schedule for the Streamathon, which is next weekend. Well, it's really next week. I forget the exact day it starts on. You have to go look at Raul's post tab. All right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your. Hi, CB. I miss seeing you. Hi, CB. Anybody else I miss? Thanks, everybody. All right, guys. Bye.